Hi Leo, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, your subscribes, Google Pluses. I appreciate all of it. If you'd like a private reading from me, click up in the link. If you'd like to donate or anything, all the details are below for that. Thank you. Towards the retreat. Now I've got your cards for this week. So we are going from Monday the 31st of August through to Sunday the 6th of September, right into September. So let's get started with this. We're starting off with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position for your health. You're doing too much for other people this week, or it seems like quite a few of you will be. You're running around after everybody else, you're putting their needs first, blah blah. Stop it. Queen of Pentacles is saying that this week you need to look after yourself more. You need to give yourself some more time, and you need to learn to love yourself a little bit more in some cases, not all. So give yourself a bit of special treatment this week. Rest when you can. Do something for yourself. Stop paying attention to everybody else this week. Be a little bit selfish and do some stuff for yourself, and just work on yourself a little bit. It's yeah, focus on yourself, and that will help you to feel healthier by loving yourself as well this week. Second position is finance and money, and we have got the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant in reverse with regards to your work. You could get into an argument sometime this week with somebody at work. Could be a way of doing something. Maybe somebody wants to change the rules and you don't want to, or they're not pulling the weight, or they think you're not pulling your weight. There'll be something going on at work where there's some sort of disagreement at work, and you're actually you're not going to be able to solve it. For the most of you, it's going to be one of those situations where you just have to agree to disagree and just let bygones be bygones. They think completely differently from you, and that's the way it's going to be this week. So just let that pass. With regards to your work and money, because he's the Hierophant and because he's in the reverse position, it's playing by the rules. It's not a time to not play by the rules. So spend your money carefully this week. Watch where your money's going. I don't think it's going to be any less money or any more money this week. It's just going to be a case of traditionally how you look after your money, looking after it, not overspending, not underspending. Just watching where it's going off. Don't get into any gambling of any sort. Don't take any financial risks of any sort. If you lend out money to anyone, you're not going to get it back this week. And just keep an eye on how your money's going for the week. King of Swords, friends and family. So you've either got this person in your friends and family environment this week, and they're going to be causing a little bit of trouble. They're going to be sticking the nose in where it's not wanting. They're going to be trying to push their opinions onto you. He's a very forceful energy. He doesn't think about other people's feelings. If it's an actual person in your friends and family, you'll probably know who this is, who we're talking about. They've usually got really dark hair, or hair on the darker side. It could represent a man, it could represent a woman, but they've got this really forceful energy where they want to force their opinions on you, tell you what to do, and just they don't put anyone else's feelings by what they're saying. They don't consider the feelings of others. It could be this, actually could be yourself as well this week, but beware if this is yourself. Beware that you've got this forceful energy. You could be feeling very overconfident this week. You could be feeling a little bit more forceful at times during the week, and be careful of not stepping on anyone else's toes in friends and family. There may be something, maybe a certain behaviour or a thought or an expectation that you've got this week that you need to change around friends and family situations. It may be that you've been trying to discuss something with somebody for absolutely ages within friends and family, and they're not changing their mind, and they're not going to change their mind, and you're putting sort of forceful energy in it and know that it's not going to happen. And again, just like your work situation, you may have to just agree to disagree this week. So be aware of that. It's either someone in the family, or it could be you just being a little bit over forceful. Right, we've got the Tower, actually. Tower's in your spiritual, so it's quite a strange one to have in your spiritual, but basically what it's saying when the Tower's going on is be positive and keep that positive attitude as much as you can this week. Keep that peace within yourself, that balance of things, because if you can do that this week and not be affected by what's going on around you, don't let that interfere with your mood. Keep your mood high, keep your vibrations high, because with the other things that are going on in your life, they could get a little bit low, but if you can keep them high, you'll get a lot of spiritual insight this week, a lot of growth in certain people's lives as well. There could be a lot of growth there, and new understandings coming through to you. A lot of messages from your guides and angels, providing you can keep your vibrations up and keep positive this week. And in your love situation, we have got the 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups, if you are single at the moment, you could have quite a few people interested in you this week, or it could be that you're interested in quite a few people. Maybe you're doing the dating circuit and doing a lot of dates and looking at a lot of people. You need to be very, very clear about what it is you want from a relationship, what you want in a relationship. It's not all about looks. It's not all about, if you find somebody new this week, just try to keep your balance as well, because it's not all about that big heady rush when you go into a relationship, and that honeymoon period, that settles down eventually and you lose that. And for some of you might be getting up to this point, so know that when things calm down and things settle down, it's not the end of the relationship, it's the settling bit, and it's good because you're more comfortable with each other and things are going well. So it could be that for some of you that you've gone through the honeymoon, you're starting to cool down a little bit and calm down. It's okay, that's a good thing. Doesn't mean all the excitement's going to disappear from the relationship. And those of you that are looking, say you're either interested in a few people or there's a few people interested in you, and so in order to make the choice that you need to be really clear about what it is that you want, where it is you're going, what sort of person you want to be with, who you want to settle down with, if that's the way you want to look at it. For those of you who are in a long-term relationship, you may have a few doubts this week, some of you, not all of you, about are you with the right person, have they got the right qualities, are you prepared to spend the next 30, 50 years, whatever, with them. And providing you are honest with yourself and honest with them, and you know what you want, and you're very clear cut about what you're looking for, that's something that it may be that you just need to, what's the word, tweak. You need to just tweak a few things in your relationship this week and just get a bit clearer about what you want, and that'll be fine, and that'll work out fine, and everything will move forward in a good way. But remember, you can put the fun back into a relationship just by using your imagination, spending more time together, spending less time together if you spend too much time together, going out and doing something together to get some of that excitement back. So that's your reading for this week. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it makes sense and it resonates with you. Look out for your rising signs and your moon signs as well to get some extra clarity. And as I say, if you want to click up there in the corner if you would like a private reading from me, and I'll get you booked in for that. Okay, namaste, take care, blessings and light, and I'll speak to you soon.